Aspiring data analyst, passionate about data and always learning, seeking new opportunities. That is a real LinkedIn headline, and it's the exact reason recruiters are scrolling straight past this person and never even clicking on the profile. Because here's the thing that most people get wrong about their headline. They treat it like a little bio, a place to say something nice about themselves. But this is not a bio. It's the one line that decides whether you even show up when a recruiter goes looking for someone like yourself. And right now, for most of you, it's making you completely invisible to LinkedIn Recruiter. It's invisible to LinkedIn and invisible to recruiters who are actively trying to find someone who does exactly what you do. And I know this works because I rewrote a candidate's headline recently, and it went from aspiring data analyst, passionate about data, to just data analyst, Python, SQL, Tableau. Now, he didn't get new skills and he didn't add any more experience. He just changed the words at the top of his profile. And within a couple of weeks, recruiters who would have scrolled straight past him were messaging him directly. So let me show you exactly what he changed. So the first thing to understand is how the search actually works, because it changes everything about what you write on your headline. Recruiters, they don't scroll on LinkedIn like you and me, just flicking through a feed. What they do is they use a completely separate tool called LinkedIn Recruiter, and it works just like a search engine. So think a bit like Google. So what they'll do is they type in a job title, a couple of skills, and a location, and then LinkedIn hands them back a ranked list of people sorted by how well each profile matches those exact words. Now, I pay for LinkedIn Recruiter myself, so let me show you what it actually looks like from their side. So watch what happens when I search for finance analyst whose skills are basically financial modeling in London. It pulls up a ranked list and it's ranking those people purely on the words in their profile. And the words right at the top, your headline, carry the most weight of anything else on their page. And this tool isn't cheap. It costs £9,500 a year, which tells you how much value there is for a company in finding people this way, before a job is even posted publicly. So if your headline is full of words like aspiring and passionate and seeking opportunities, here's the problem. Those aren't words a recruiter ever types into the search box. Nobody searches for aspiring anything. So you're just not in the results. So you could be perfect for the role they're looking for, and they'll genuinely never see that you exist. So here are the three parts of a headline that fixes all of this. And I'm going to start with the one that matters the most. So part one is your target role. And this is the bit that people get wrong in the first sort of two words. Your headline should say the job you actually want, not the job that you're in now. So the headline is your direction. It's not your history of what you are. So instead of aspiring data analyst, it's just data analyst. Instead of your current job title at your current company, which is what LinkedIn fills in for you automatically, you put the role you're targeting next. Because if you start putting words like aspiring, it tells a recruiter you don't do the thing yet and that they're only really searching for people who actually do. And I'm not just guessing at this. I built the recruitment software that companies use to filter candidates, and I've sat on the recruiter side of LinkedIn and run these exact searches. The words you pick at the very top are the whole game of this. Now, the second part is your hard skills, and this is the part that actually gets you found because these are the literal keywords a recruiter is typing into their search box. So right after your target role, you need to add 2 to 4 maximum specific searchable skills. These are real tools, technologies, the concrete stuff, not soft skills. So for a data analyst, that would be Python, SQL, Tableau, Power BI. For a marketing role, it could be Google Analytics, HubSpot, SEO. For a sales role, it could be cold outreach, pipeline, CRM. And here's exactly how to pick yours. So go and pull 5 real job adverts for the role you actually want. Read through them and then write down the skills that keep coming up again and again. So those are the 2, 3, 4 tools that show up in nearly every advert. And those are the words that go in your headline, because those are the exact words recruiters are searching for. So you're literally matching your headline to their search. And then the third part is then your short impact statement. Now that's just one line on sort of who you help and what you actually do. So the full thing end to end would look like this. Data analyst, then like a pipe icon, Python, SQL, Tableau, then another pipe icon, helping fintechs turn customer data into product decisions. So it's a target role, searchable skills, and then one line of impact. And that last part matters more than you'd think, because even once you've shown up in the search, a recruiter usually spends 6 to 10 seconds scanning your profile before they decide. So the headline has to get you found, then confirm you're a fit almost instantly. And that impact line is what does that second job. Now remember that candidate that I mentioned at the start? This is one of the messages that he started getting completely out of nowhere once his headline matched what the recruiters were actually searching for. He did not make a single job application. They just found him and then they reached out. Now let me give you the exact words to delete today, because honestly, Like half the job is here just removing stuff that's burying you. So the first one is what we've already covered, which is aspiring. It's terrible. It's the worst thing to put on your LinkedIn profile. So make sure you delete it wherever it appears. The second one is then just a bunch of adjectives: passionate, driven, results focused, hardworking, motivated, all those ones. None of those words are searchable. And every single candidate has written the exact same one. So you just end up sounding like everybody else. And then the third one is the default, which is like your job title at the company that you're currently doing, and then nothing else. That's the one that LinkedIn auto fills for you, and it surfaces terribly because it's missing every single keyword a recruiter would actually search for. And then the last one, which is the opposite problem, which is then cramming 10 skills in and then just stuffing every keyword you can think of into your headline. That reads as a bit desperate, and it actually dilutes the few skills that matter. So 2 to 4 is that sweet spot, no more. So there's also, actually, before I forget, one more mistake, and this one is more expensive than all the other ones put together because it quietly caps your salary before you even had a conversation. So I had a candidate who recently wanted to put junior title in their headline on purpose. And her thinking was that, let recruiters find me cheap, and then, they'll bid me up once they see how good I actually am. And I get why it kind of makes sense and sounds clever, but it's completely backwards because recruiters screen on the title. So a junior headline does two things to you. It filters you out of every mid-level search, so the better roles never even see your profile, and it anchors your salary at that junior band because that's the level you've told them you're at. So what happens is you then get filtered down. So the fix is simple. You position yourself at the actual level you're targeting in the headline. And if you're genuinely flexible on the level, you say that further down in your about section. You'd never put it in your headline. So the headline is only there to get you found at the level you actually want. And another thing that decides whether you get found is that location. So you need to put on your LinkedIn profile the exact location, like the city. So if your profile says United Kingdom, nobody searches for that. But if you're based in London or Manchester or Leicester, wherever you actually are, that's what will help you show up in the recruiter filters where people are looking. So here's what to do in the second you close this video. You need to go to your headline and rebuild in those 3 parts. Your target role, the pipe icon, then 2 to 4 skills straight off the job adverts, then another pipe icon, and then the impact that you make. Delete all the words like aspiring, delete the adjectives, and put your actual city on there. And that one line completely changes who finds you, and it takes literally 2 minutes. Now, if you want me to walk you through the rest of it, your about section, your CV, the whole profile, I've got a free community called the Offer Accelerator. And the link is in the description if you want to come in and go deeper.